guys, just a quick message before the video starts. I'm almost at 200 subs, and I just wanted to know, let you guys know that, and also ask you what would you like me to do for the 200 sub special. So if you're interested in sharing your ideas on that, click on the right hand of the video, top right hand of the video right now, or there will be an end card which will lead you to a video where you can leave suggestions and such and such. Yeah, let's get into the video now. Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga Section. I'm here today to bring you the review for Shibata Manga Chapter 77. The first bit of the chapter, we spend time with Obi, Dr. G, Vulcan, and Lisa. And what this bit is really about is Obi and Dr. G trying to get their point of views across. Yeah, just basically trying to get their point of view across, saying both going back and forth, saying they're right because of this reason, and another person going, no, I'm right because of this reason. This is what the first half of the chapter was basically about. We did have a little bit of action where we had Obi use the railroad tracks as a ladder. Now that is an impressive use of railway tracks. I'm impressed that Obi was able to slam that in the ground and made it stay solid enough that he can climb up it and then drop elbow Dr. G. I was like, alright, cool. I'll take it, I don't mind, I'll take it. But going into Dr. G now, I'm unimpressed by him now. When he had his little fight with Shinra and he's like, yeah, like, you remember the fight of Shinra, and he's like, yeah, you didn't think well enough ahead. And now, in the space of 2 chapters, not even 2 chapters really, at end of last chapter, and beginning to midway of this chapter, he's taken 2 hits. And I'm thinking to myself, was what you did earlier with Shinra a lie? Like, your strategy mind, your mindset, your dipping and diving, or are you just not trying? I'm unimpressed with Dr. G right now. I just really wish that they destroy him. Right now, I'm still contemplating what he is. I was thinking that, maybe cyborg, maybe android, because he's talking about, he's got a lot of metal arms and, machinery and like that. But that, to me, wouldn't explain why he's got that beak mask. So I think there's still something there. But right now, I'm not interested. I just really want this bit of what's going on within this arc to end, really, because I think they've been dragging it out for too long. This whole saving Lisa scenario, I think they've been dragging it out too long, and I just really want it to end now because, yeah, like I've been saying, it's been dragging out for too long. So that's everything I want to say about that bit, and the rest of the chapter was spent on. So Shinra is experiencing an Adora link. Now we don't know what triggers it, and if you're confused by this scene, the spirit of the chapter, I don't blame you. And I've read it a few times, and basically this is my interpretation of what is going on exactly there. If you have a different interpretation, please let me know in the comment section. And if you agree with what I'm saying, let me know, because it would be nice to know that somebody else is had the same thinking as me, and I'm not just going crazy and just overthinking and not thinking enough, or blah 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 blah. But let me get into what I think now. So it starts off, and we see this demon reaching out to Shinra. Now, for a very long time, I've been on the thinking that at some point within the series, Shinra will have a transformation. And let me just tell you a little bit about how I came about that way of thinking. So I can't remember what chapter it was, but there was a chapter which had a color cover page with Shinra, and he's red and he's got the 8 on his face and basically looks like a demon. That's how it came about, and there's been other things during the series that have made me think that at some point Shinra will have a transformation. So that's how that came about. But yeah, so the Odora Link scene starts off with this demon reaching out to Shinra. So what I think this means is that this demon mode that Shinra will eventually unlock, which I think will start off with like a complete evil demon mode, and then when he learns to control it, that's the whole thing with the red face and the 8 and the demon mode there. But yeah, so I think this demon was reaching out to Shinra to take over him, and then when we see the vision of his mom, that was him just regaining control again. Why I think that the vision of his mom was him regaining control again is because that I think the memory of his mom symbolizes his will, his determination, his whatever to become a hero. So when he remembers his mom, he remembers he was to become a hero, and yeah, his will to just fight back is triggered through that. And the reason why I say his mom and not his brother is because his mom is who he made the promise to one day become a hero. So yeah, so we had that. So we had starts to remember his mom, and then we go back into which I think is a flashback of him remembering the incident where he lost his mom and brother, and also possibly symbolizing when he got this demon put inside him, because there's a panel where we see him holding the Division 1, I think it's battalion commander, where we see him holding his hand. And if you look just by Shinra's feet, you see flames coming out as well. Now, I know we've seen this little panel of him holding the hand, but I do not ever remember there being flames coming out of it. So that's my understanding there. Then we had a shot of the battalion one commander, and we got the fire coming out of his eye. And then if you look at the one next to it after that, it is a panel of who I first thought was the battalion commander for Division 1. But if you look at it properly, on the badge on whatever arm it was, there's actually a 4. So I don't know who this guy is. I don't know why they're showing him now, but I'm guessing that he was also there at the time. And then it goes into some other stuff that really it just gets complicated from there, because we see like almost it was an eclipse, and then it's reaching down, and we had the panel of Sho and Shinra. So maybe they both have this parts of the same demon within them, and that's why they can adore a link to each other. Like I said, I don't know. The first bit, and you can tell by the way I saw it, I'm sure you could, that I'd fully figured what I thought of that out, and I'm really making up this last end piece up now with them, the whole eclipse, and then reaching out, and so maybe they got two halves of the same demon within them, and that's why they can adore a link. I don't know. I'm just trying here. I'm trying to think here. But yeah, so and that. And then he wakes up. And then he wakes up. And then as you can see is you see the devil's footprints. We have seen these devil footprints before. But what I'm thinking is that the stronger he gets, the more the demon wants to take over. But yeah, we see the devil footprints leading the way, and what I think this is that the devil, the demon of inside of him realized, yeah, right, cool, I can't take over him yet. Let me warm up to him, maybe gain his trust a bit. So this is like the demon inside of him leading his way to Sho, because that's essentially what Shinra wants. He wants his bro back. So the demon inside of him is thinking, if I help him, maybe he'll help me along the lines. So yeah, that's where we leave off. So we know that Shinra is leading to Sho, and we know that he'll get to him eventually, but can he bring him home? That is the question. I'm going to give this chapter a 3. I really do think that we need to wrap up this Obu, Dr. G, Lisa stuff. It's dragging on a bit too long. And if we had a chapter just based on Shinra, and especially this Odora Link flashback in memory thing, whatever you want to call it, maybe expanded on that, and then had like a little bit of side piece for Shinra, then it would have been a 4-star. But I've got to give it this chapter a 3. Of course, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.